I kept staring at the empty chair across from me, trying to act calm, but my hands wouldn't stop shaking. When Emily finally walked into the cafe, I forced a smile. "Hey, you said you wanted to talk?" "Yeah," she said, not even sitting down yet. "This won't take long." My stomach dropped. "What does that mean?" "It means," she exhaled, "I can't do this anymore, Daniel." I felt the words slice through me. "Do what? Be with me? After 3 years?" She sat down, but her eyes kept drifting away. "I'm tired, okay? I don't feel anything exciting with you anymore." "Exciting?" I whispered. "Emily, relationships aren't fireworks every day. That's the problem," she said. "With Ryan, it feels different." I froze. "Ryan? Who's Ryan?" "You've met him," she said quickly. "Ryan Hale. From the gym. He understands me in ways you don't." "In ways I don't?" I rubbed my face. "Emily, what does that even mean?" "It means he makes me feel alive," she said, her voice shaking. "You don't." The room spun for a moment. "So you're leaving me for him?" "I'm choosing what makes me happy," she replied. "You always play it safe. You plan too much. You think too much. Ryan just lives." "That's your reason?" I asked, stunned. "Because I wasn't reckless enough?" "Stop twisting it." She leaned back. "I'm not trying to hurt you. You're doing a great job anyway," I said. "Did this start while we were still together?" She hesitated, and that hesitation told me everything. "I didn't cheat," she said. "Not really. But I did talk to him. A lot." "So emotionally you were already gone," I muttered. She looked away again. "I'm sorry, Daniel. I can't pretend anymore." I wanted to scream, but all I could say was I really not enough? "It's not about enough," she whispered. "It's about the feeling." 3 years, I said. 3 years and you leave because someone made your heart race for a few minutes? That's not fair. "No," I cut in. "What's not fair is you telling me I was safe while you were chasing excitement behind my back." People at nearby tables began to glance over, but I didn't care. "Did you ever love me?" I asked. "I did," she said. "But I don't want to settle." "Settle?" I laughed bitterly. "So I was the boring guy who made you feel trapped?" She didn't answer. I leaned back, feeling everything crack inside me. "Just say it clearly. Say you choose him." She swallowed hard. "I choose Ryan." The words echoed in my skull. I couldn't react. I couldn't breathe. I just stared at her as she stood up. "I hope you understand one day," she said softly. "I understand right now," I replied. "Just block me and go. That's what you want anyway, right?" Her eyes flickered with guilt, but she nodded. "Goodbye, Daniel." "Goodbye," I whispered. She walked out without looking back. I took my phone out and watched the screen as her name faded into the blocked list. It felt like someone pressed a knife deeper every second. Liam rushed in minutes later, breathless. "Bro, Zoe called me. She said Emily was here with you." "What happened?" I couldn't even lift my head. "She left. For someone else." "What?" he said, sitting across from me. "Who?" "Some guy named Ryan Hale," I muttered. "She said he made her feel alive." Liam clenched his jaw. "She said that?" "Yeah," I whispered. "Guess I wasn't enough." "Don't say that," he said firmly. "She's the one who messed up." I shook my head slowly. "No." She walked away like I meant nothing. Liam reached across the table. "Look at me. You're not done. This isn't the end." But as I stared at the door Emily disappeared through, all I could think was one thing. That was the moment my old life died. I dragged myself into work the next morning, barely holding myself together. Maya walked up to my desk right away. "You look terrible," she said. "Did you even sleep?" "Don't start," I muttered, dropping into my chair. "I'm not judging," she replied. "I'm worried." "What happened?" "Nothing I want to talk about," I said, opening my computer even though the screen was blurry. "Just let me get through the day." "You can't work like this," she insisted. "Your hands are shaking." "I'm fine," I lied. "Please, Maya. Not today." She sighed and stepped back. "Okay. But if you need someone..." "I don't," I cut in. "I just need silence." Silence was all I had lately. Silence at night. Silence in the morning. Silence every time I stared at the ceiling at 3 a.m. replaying Emily's words. When lunch came around, Maya tried again. "Come eat with us." "No," I said. "I'm not hungry." "You haven't eaten since yesterday," she replied. "Liam told me. He needs to stay out of it." "He cares," she said. "We all do." "I don't want pity," I whispered. It isn't pity, she said softly. It's concern. I pushed my chair back. I need air. Outside, I pulled out my phone. I shouldn't have. I knew I shouldn't. But I opened social media anyway. The first thing I saw was Emily, laughing, leaning on Ryan's shoulder. A caption that said, "Finding real happiness." I felt my chest tighten so hard I had to lean against the wall. Liam called right then. "Bro, you saw the pictures, didn't you?" "I'm not talking about it," I said. "You don't have to pretend with me." "I'm not pretending," I snapped. "I just don't care anymore." "Daniel," he said gently, "you cared enough to sound like you're dying." "I'm fine," I repeated. "Stop checking on me." "I'm not watching you fall apart without doing something," he said. "We're going out tonight." "No." "Yes," he insisted. "You need to get out of your head." "I don't want crowds. I don't want noise." "You want distraction," he said. "And you're going to get one. I'm picking you up at 7. "I'm not going," I said. "You will," he replied. "Because I'm not asking." He hung up before I could argue. I groaned and headed back inside. Maya lifted her eyes when I returned. "Everything okay?" "No," I said honestly. "But it will be." That sounded almost hopeful, she replied. "It's not," I said. "It's just something to say so people stop asking." She studied me for a moment. "You don't have to pretend with me either." "I know," I said quietly. "But I don't know how to talk about something that feels this heavy." "Then let it be heavy," she said. "Just don't carry it alone." I didn't answer. I couldn't. By the time work ended, my head felt like a storm. I wanted to disappear, sleep for days, shut the world out, anything to stop the ache. But when Liam pulled up outside my building, rolled down the window and said, "Get in," something inside me cracked. "I hate you," I muttered, opening the door. "No you don't," he said. "You're just broken." "Maybe," I whispered. "But I can't stay like this." "That," he said, "is the first real thing you've said in days." And in that moment I felt something shift, small but real. Something in me snapped awake. I woke up the next morning with one thought in my head. I needed change. Liam kept telling me to start over, but hearing it wasn't enough. I had to actually do it. I stood in my room looking at every gift Emily ever gave me. Bracelets, letters, shirts, little things she said would remind me of her. They didn't remind me of love anymore. They reminded me of humiliation. I whispered, "Enough," and dropped the whole box into a trash bag. When I deleted our photos, my hands shook, but I forced myself to keep clicking. Every picture felt like a tiny cut closing for good. After work, I went straight to the gym. The air smelled like sweat and metal, but for the first time, I felt alive in the discomfort. Maya called me later. "You disappeared," she said. "Are you okay?" "I'm trying something new," I told her. "What does that mean?" she asked. "It means I'm done drowning," I said. "I'm fighting back." She paused. "Good. Because Mr. Walker wants to talk to you tomorrow." My stomach tightened. "About what?" "You'll see," she said, sounding excited. The next morning I walked into his office. He looked up. "Daniel, I've been watching your work." I swallowed. "Is that good or bad?" "Good," he said. "I want you leading the new client project." "Me?" I asked. "Why me?" "Because you don't settle," he replied. "I see potential." Something in me lit up. When I walked out, Maya caught me immediately. "So?" she asked. "I'm leading the project," I said. Her smile was huge. "See? I told you." For the first time in weeks, I felt proud. That night, Liam called. "Bro, how's the comeback going?" "It's happening," I said. "Slowly, but it's happening." He whistled. "That's my guy. Keep going." The next few days were a blur of work, gym, and pushing myself harder than ever. Every rep felt like reclaiming a piece of my dignity. One afternoon, Zoe called out of nowhere. "Daniel, you need to hear this," she said quickly. "What now?" I asked. "It's Ryan," she said. "He's been bragging about stealing Emily from you." I felt anger rise again, but this time it didn't crush me. "What exactly did he say?" I asked. "That you were easy competition," she replied. I exhaled slowly. "Good." "Good?" she repeated. "Yeah," I said. "Let him talk." "I'm not competing anymore." "So you're not upset?" she asked. "I'm motivated," I said. "Motivated for what?" she asked. "To rise so high he won't even exist in my shadow," I said. "Damn," she whispered. "Tell him I said thanks," I said. "His bragging did more for me than he ever could." She laughed. "You sound different." "I am," I said. I'm finally choosing myself. Maya called later that evening. I heard about the project, she said. Yeah, I replied. Feels strange but good. You deserve it, she said. You've been pushing yourself. I'm trying, I said. You're changing, she said. I have to, I answered. Are you doing it because of Emily? She asked. I'm doing it because of me, I said. That's the right reason, she replied. Liam texted next. Proud of you. Don't slow down. I smiled at my screen. I whispered, not this time. The next morning I hit the gym again. A guy next to me said, you're going hard today. Trying to get my life back, I told him. That's the spirit, he said. Every word felt like fuel. By the time I headed home, I knew one thing. I was rebuilding for myself. I tried to ignore the rumors, really I did. But they kept finding me, snippets from coworkers, casual mentions from friends, things I couldn't avoid. Did you hear? One guy at the office whispered. Emily's moving in with Ryan. Heard they're planning a kid. I kept typing, pretending my hands weren't shaking. Yeah, that's great for them, I muttered. Maya leaned over. You okay? Fine, I said too quickly. Why would I care? You don't have to lie to me, she said softly. I'm not lying, I said. I just don't want to talk about her. You can't pretend she doesn't exist, she said. Not if it's eating at you. I sighed. It's not just her. I don't know if I can trust anyone again. Not like that. Not after her. Trust is earned, Daniel, she said. You've been burned, sure. But that doesn't mean everyone's the same. I know, I whispered. But it feels impossible. Every time I think I'm ready, something reminds me of her. Liam called that night. Yo bro, dinner? I don't know, I said. I'm tired of people talking about her. That's the point, he said. Come out. Get a life outside your head. I'll think about it, I mumbled. Later Zoe messaged me. Daniel, you need to hear this, she wrote. What now? I typed back. It's Ryan, she said. Saw him at that party, he's flirting with some other women. I froze. What do you mean? With Emily there? No, she wasn't, she replied. He's doing the same thing he did when you were together, acting like he's king of the world, showing off. I stared at my phone. Part of me didn't want to believe it. Are you sure? I asked. Positive, she said. He thinks no one sees, but people do. A strange satisfaction warmed me, though I didn't want to admit it. Good, I typed finally. I hope she realizes what kind of guy he really is. You okay sounding like that? She asked. I am, I said. It doesn't hurt me anymore. Not really. Just satisfying. Good, she replied. You've been holding a lot in. I have, I admitted. It's scary, you know? Feeling like you'll never trust anyone the same way again. Scary, she agreed. But you'll figure it out. And at least you know what real betrayal looks like now. Yeah, I whispered. It burns, but it teaches. The next day I ran into Maya at the cafe. So, she asked. Heard about Ryan? I did, I said. Honestly, it makes me feel better. Better? She asked, raising an eyebrow. I mean, I said, sipping my coffee. Part of me always hoped karma would hit. Seeing him act like that, it's like the first step. Maya smiled. See? You're letting go, just not completely yet. Not completely, I admitted. But I'm learning. I'm learning to let my own life matter first. To stop letting them define my anger or my sadness. Good, she said. Keep going, Daniel. You're stronger than you think. I looked out the window watching people pass by. Some happy, some oblivious. I whispered to myself, yeah, stronger. And maybe, just maybe, karma is real. I didn't expect to see her. Not today. I was in aisle 7, reaching for a can of soup, when I heard a familiar voice. Daniel? I turned and there she was. Emily. Her hair was tied back, dark circles under her eyes. She looked tired, stressed. Not the same bright, carefree woman I remembered. Emily, I said, forcing my voice calm. Hi. Hey, she replied, smiling weakly. I didn't expect to see you here. I noticed how she avoided eye contact, glancing down at her shopping cart. Ryan, busy? I asked. She hesitated, biting her lip. Yeah, he's busy. Her voice cracked. I heard the lie immediately. Sounds exhausting, I said softly. She looked up finally and her eyes widened. Wow, you've changed. You look stronger. I straightened my shoulders, trying not to let pride and pain collide. Had to, I said. Life doesn't wait. Emily took a step back, visibly shaken. I didn't realize. It's okay, I said, though the truth was I felt a strange mix of pride and sadness. You look tired. Everything okay? She forced another smile. Yeah, just work life. I nodded, but inside I knew. Something wasn't right. Rumors had been flying about Ryan, about his business, his nights out instead of working. I had tried not to think about it, but seeing her made it real. You're handling everything well, she said, almost whispering. You seem different. Different, I repeated. I guess I had to be. Things change. She looked down again, then mumbled, I didn't expect, you looking like this. I gave a small smile. It's taken work. Jim, focus, cutting out distractions. She flinched slightly at the word. I see. There was a pause. We stood in the middle of the grocery aisle, surrounded by people, yet it felt like the world had shrunk to us. I heard, she began, then stopped. About Ryan. Things not going so well? I didn't answer immediately. He's busy with other things, I said carefully. People notice. Emily's face fell slightly, though she tried to hide it. I see. I looked at her, feeling that old ache. You okay? I asked. I'm managing, she said, voice quiet. You don't have to pretend with me, I said softly. I can see when someone's struggling. She hesitated, then gave a faint nod. I guess some things don't go as planned. Liam had called me last night, saying karma works slowly but surely. I hadn't believed him fully until now. Seeing her shaken, seeing Ryan's empire unravel in whispers. It was strange. Feels weird, I admitted quietly, more to myself than her. Seeing you hurt. Even after everything. I still care. In some way. Emily looked at me but said nothing. I sighed. Feelings don't disappear quickly, do they? Even after betrayal. No, she whispered. I guess they don't. I nodded. Take care, Emily. You too, she said softly and walked away, leaving me standing there, conflicted and strangely aware that some wounds leave traces no matter how much you try to heal. My phone rang late one evening. Zoe's name flashed on the screen. I answered, already sensing something bad. Daniel. She started, voice breaking. Zoe? What's wrong? I asked, leaning back in my chair. I saw him, she sobbed. Ryan, he wasn't just flirting. He kissed another woman. Right in front of people. I froze. Are you serious? Yes, she cried. And it wasn't hidden. He didn't care. Emily didn't see it, but everyone else did. I ran my hands through my hair. I don't know what to say. You don't need to say anything, she shouted. I just thought you should know. Thanks, I said quietly. I appreciate it. We hung up and I sat in silence, heart pounding. Part of me wanted to gloat, wanted to feel satisfaction. But I didn't. Not yet. Felt messy, complicated. 2 days later, the truth hit the streets like fire. Ryan left Emily. Left her pregnant. Told anyone who asked, the baby isn't my problem. I heard it from Liam first. Bro, he said over the phone, voice low. It's done. He left her. She's devastated. I closed my eyes. A strange mix of emotions swirled inside me. Satisfaction, old buried pain, something darker I didn't want to admit. Part of me whispered, finally. Another part whispered, you can't celebrate someone's suffering. I stayed silent, listening to Liam. She didn't deserve this, he said. No, I admitted. She didn't. But he did. Liam sighed. Don't let it pull you back, Daniel. You've come so far. I know, I said. But memories have a way of sneaking up, don't they? They do, he said. But you're not her anymore. You're stronger. I'm trying, I muttered. But it's weird, seeing her hurt like that. I feel something. I shouldn't. Guilt, he asked. Partly, I said. But part of me wanted this. Karma, maybe. Seeing Ryan crumble, Emily confused, it's satisfying in a way. I hate that I feel that. You don't have to justify it, he said. You're human. Just keep moving forward. I nodded, though he couldn't see me. I know. I keep telling myself that. But memories, they don't just go away. Her laugh, her smile, the way she left me. You survived, he reminded me. You're still here. That's what matters. I let out a shaky breath. I just wish I could separate all the feelings. Relief, pain, satisfaction, they're tangled up. Time will sort them, he said. Don't let it trap you. I stared at my phone long after the call ended. I couldn't escape my own thoughts. The image of Emily's tears, Ryan walking away, replayed like a loop in my mind. Maya texted me later. Don't let the past pull you back. I typed back, I know. I'm trying. Her words were simple, but they grounded me. Still, I couldn't stop thinking about how close I had come to losing everything, and how this chaos, Ryan's betrayal, Emily's heartbreak, reminded me how fragile life and love were. I whispered to myself, some things don't heal overnight. But I'll survive. And for the first time in days, I felt a small spark of clarity amid the storm. The rain hammered against my window like it was trying to break in. I was curled on the couch, nursing a drink, when I heard a knock at the door. I frowned. Who the hell would be out in this weather? I muttered. Another knock, louder this time. My stomach sank. I opened the door and froze. Emily. Soaking wet, hair plastered to her face, trembling. My first thought, what the hell is she doing here? Then I noticed her belly. Pregnant. Daniel? She whispered, voice breaking. I have nowhere else to go. I blinked. Emily, what? Why are you here? She shivered. Please, just let me in. I can't stay out here. I hesitated, every part of me screaming. Anger, pity, confusion. All of it tangled. Finally I stepped aside. Fine. Come in. She stepped inside, water dripping onto my floor. I grabbed a towel and handed it to her. Sit. Dry off. Thanks, she murmured, wrapping it around herself. I leaned against the counter, arms crossed. So, this is what it's come to? She avoided my eyes. Daniel. Don't, I said sharply. I don't want excuses yet. Tears rolled down her cheeks. I need to tell you everything. Ryan, he used me. Cheated on me. And when he found out about the baby, he left. Said it's not his problem. I exhaled slowly. Part of me felt vindicated. Part of me felt sorrow I didn't want to admit. And you thought coming here would fix it? I don't know, she cried. I'm scared. I made a terrible mistake choosing him over you. I felt a surge of memories, late nights, laughter, promises. Yeah, I said quietly. You did. And you hurt me. A lot. I know, she said, voice trembling. I don't expect you to forgive me. I don't have anywhere else to go. I glanced at her, shivering in the towel. And you expect me to just take care of you now? No, she whispered. I need warmth. Some comfort. Please. I gritted my teeth. You made your choices. You created this mess. I know, she cried, sobbing. And I hate myself for it. Daniel, I hate myself. I exhaled and walked past her, turning on the heater. Sit on the couch. Just warm up. Don't touch anything. She sank onto the couch, wrapping the towel tighter around her. You've changed, she said softly. So cold. Why? I looked at her, meeting her tear-streaked face. You helped create it, I said honestly. You walked away, chose someone else. You left me with nothing but memories, and a cold that didn't exist before you left. She flinched. I didn't know it would do that to you. Maybe not, I said, sitting across from her. But it did. And it's not easy to erase. I'm so sorry, she whispered, voice cracking. I didn't mean to hurt you like that. I thought I knew what I wanted. And you were wrong, I said quietly. About him. About us. About me. She bowed her head. I can't ask for forgiveness. I just needed to be honest. Needed someone to know the truth. I said nothing, letting her words hang in the room. The rain continued pounding outside, the sound blending with her quiet sobs. I glanced at her again. Stay for now. Warm up. Don't think I've forgotten what happened. Don't think this changes anything. But you need it, and I'm not heartless. She nodded, sniffling. Thank you, Daniel. That's all I can ask. And for the first time in months, we sat in silence. Two people broken in different ways, connected by past mistakes, and yet still existing in the same space. Emily stayed on the couch that night, wrapped in a blanket I didn't offer lightly. I sat in the armchair, staring at the wall, trying to ignore the chaos inside me. I can't believe he did that, she said softly. Drained my savings, left me with nothing. Not even a goodbye. I didn't answer. Didn't know if I could. I'm sorry, Daniel, she whispered, tears slipping down her cheeks. For everything. For choosing him, for leaving you, for hurting you so badly. I didn't move. Didn't respond. Words felt useless. My phone buzzed. Daniel? Her voice was cautious. Everything okay? You sound off. I'm fine, I said quickly. just thinking. You're not fine, she said softly. I can hear it. Something's wrong. I said I'm fine, I repeated, but her tone made me pause. It's complicated. You've got someone there? She asked. I exhaled slowly. Yes and no. Emily. There was a pause. Emily? She's back. Yes, I said, voice low. For now. You're letting her stay? She asked, surprise clear. I am, I said. Doesn't mean anything's forgiven. Doesn't mean anything is okay. Later Liam called. Bro, I hear she's back at your place. Fate, man. Maybe it's time. Fate. I laughed bitterly. No, not fate. She's here because life screwed her over. That doesn't make it right. I get it, he said. But maybe you're supposed to see things differently this time. No, I said firmly. Betrayal leaves scars, Liam. Scars that love doesn't erase. Not easily. I hung up and silence fell again. Emily's soft sobs filled the room, echoing the emptiness inside me. You ever love me? She asked suddenly, voice trembling. I froze. The question cut deeper than anything else she had said. I did, I admitted. More than you ever knew. More than you could understand. I gave you everything I had, and you destroyed that version of me. Her head dropped, tears falling faster. I know. I ruined it. I deserve whatever happens now. You do, I whispered. But that doesn't mean I want to see you suffer endlessly. Just happened, and we can't go back. I know, she said. I'm tired. Tired of running, tired of being hurt. Tired of making mistakes. I looked at her helpless. We all make mistakes, I said quietly. But some mistakes change everything. She sniffled. I never thought this would be my life. Alone, scared, broken. I thought I made the right choice. You didn't, I said softly. But it's too late to undo it. Too late to fix what's broken between us. She hugged her knees, rocking slightly. I hate myself for it. I hate that I hurt you. I hate that I trusted him over you. You did, I said. And I've had to accept it. Accept that people can hurt you, even the ones you love. Accept that scars stay no matter how much time passes. I'm sorry, she said again, almost whispering. I don't expect forgiveness. I don't even know if I deserve it. I know, I said. And that's not for me to give lightly. But you'll be okay. Somehow. Not because I forgive, but because life has a way of moving forward, whether we like it or not. She leaned back on the couch, exhausted. I stayed in the chair, silent, watching the rain streak the windows. Betrayal leaves its mark. Love doesn't always heal. And some nights, all you can do is sit with the weight of old wounds. I was scrolling through my phone when I saw it. Ryan's name everywhere. Headlines, posts, screenshots. His business collapsed, clients screaming fraud, images exposing him cheating and lying. My stomach twisted, but not with glee, more with the strange calm of inevitability. Emily's voice startled me from behind. Daniel? I turned to see her, tears brimming, holding her phone. What happened? You have to see this, she whispered. She handed me the screen. I read silently, eyes narrowing. He used you, I said softly. All of this, it's because of him, not you. I know, she said, voice breaking. I see it now. Everything he made me feel, fake. I was just a trophy to him until I wasn't convenient anymore. I nodded. Exactly. She swallowed hard. Daniel, I made a huge mistake, leaving you for him. I finally understand what real love is. Please, can we start over? I stared at her, heart still remembering the betrayal, the nights of emptiness. Emily, I've changed, I said slowly. I'm not the same person who let you walk away. I can't go back to that version of myself. Her eyes widened. But, I'm sorry. I see it now. I love you, Daniel. I always did, and I was blind. I know, I said quietly. But it's too late for that. I'm not the person I was, and even if I wanted to, it wouldn't be the same. She trembled, lips quivering. You've changed too much? Yes, I said. I've built a life where I don't need someone to validate me or break me. And I won't let anyone, especially you, undo that growth. She sank onto the couch, burying her face in her hands. I lost the best version of you, didn't I? You did, I said firmly. And that is your karma. Not pain I caused, but the consequence of your choices. I understand, she whispered. I deserve to see this, didn't I? Yes, I said softly. And I'll help you, but not like before. I'll help you with basics, support while you're vulnerable. That's it. Well, that's gone. I don't give it lightly anymore. Her shoulders shook as she nodded. I understand. And thank you. Even this is more than I deserved. I exhaled. You should know I'm not angry in the way I used to be. I'm relieved. Relieved you can see the truth before it destroys you completely. I see it now, she said, tears rolling down. He was never worthy of me. And I was never the one you should have let go. I didn't respond because responding would have been false comfort. Instead I said, look at me. I'm not bitter. I'm better. Stronger. And you'll see it too. Not because I tell you, but because life will remind you every time. She nodded slowly, glancing at me with a mix of regret and realization. I lost everything I should have cherished. You, Daniel. The best part of you. Yes, I said. And now, you live with that. Learn from it. Grow from it. That's the only karma I'll let touch you. Maya's voice came from behind me, firm and warm. He's right. Don't let the past drag you back. You're worth more than anyone who couldn't see it. I nodded, glancing at Emily one last time. I'll be here if you need help to survive, not to love. Understand that, and maybe you'll start learning the right lessons. She exhaled shakily, a mix of sorrow and acceptance. I get it now. I really do. And with that, the weight lifted slightly. Ryan's collapse, Emily's heartbreak, it wasn't joy I felt, but closure. The last piece of karma had fallen into place and I was finally free. The morning was quiet, the kind that makes you notice every drop of rain sliding down the window. I heard the faint shuffle of boxes, soft footsteps on the hardwood. Emily was moving out. Daniel, she said, voice trembling slightly. I looked up from my coffee. Morning, I said simply. Thank you, she whispered, holding the last box. For everything. For helping me when no one else would. I nodded, leaning back in my chair. You'll need it. Not just help, but strength. For you. And for your child. I'll try, she said, her eyes glistening. I really will. I wish things had been different. I sighed softly. So do I. But wishing doesn't change reality. You made your choices. And now, you live with them. Her shoulders shook and she wiped her eyes. I wish I had chosen you when I had the chance. I didn't understand. I didn't understand what I had until it was gone. I know, I said quietly. And maybe that's the hardest lesson you'll ever learn. She took a step closer, looking at me with a mix of sorrow and hope. Can we try again? Even just a little? I shook my head slowly, a small, sad smile forming. Emily, I don't hate you anymore. That part of me is gone. But I don't belong in your story now. You've got your path. I've got mine. Her lips trembled. So, you're just walking away? Yes, I said. I'm choosing myself. My future. The people who stayed loyal to me. That's where I belong. Not in the ruins of what could have been. She swallowed hard. I understand. I thought maybe love could fix everything. Love can't always fix betrayal, I said gently. And it can't erase lessons that needed to be learned. You'll be okay. You'll survive. But not with me waiting in the shadows of your mistakes. I'm sorry, she whispered, tears streaming. I really am. I know, I said, standing. I walked past her to the door, opened it, and gestured for her to step outside. Go on. Take your life, your child, your lessons. Don't look back. She hesitated, hand on the doorframe, then nodded slowly. Thank you, Daniel, for everything. I gave a small, reassuring smile. You're welcome. Take care of yourself, for once. She turned and walked down the hall, carrying the last of her boxes. I watched her go, feeling a strange peace settle in my chest. The weight of anger, the sting of betrayal, the nights of sleepless despair, they were all still there but muted. I walked back to the living room, sat on the couch and exhaled. I realized something important. I didn't hate her. Not anymore. What I felt now was clarity. Acceptance. The understanding that some people belong in your past, not your future. Maya's words echoed in my mind. Don't let the past pull you back. I finally understood. It wasn't about revenge or resentment anymore. It was about living fully, choosing wisely, and valuing the people who stayed when others left. I glanced around my apartment at the empty space where she had slept for a few nights and smiled faintly. Life had a strange way of closing doors, of forcing you to grow stronger. I poured myself a fresh cup of coffee, feeling the warmth in my hands. A new chapter awaited me. One where I decided the rules, the path, the people. Where loyalty and love would be given to those who earned it. Outside, the sun broke through the clouds, a soft light reflecting off the wet streets. I took a deep breath, letting it fill my lungs. I'm ready, I whispered to myself. Ready to move forward. To live, to grow, to be stronger and wiser. Some endings really are blessings in disguise. And with that, I stepped toward my future, leaving behind the past, leaving behind her and walking forward alone, but not empty.